You wake up in Chicago, pull back the curtain, and you know where you are. That is what Chef Anthony Bourdain wrote about our city in his field notes back in March. Bourdain, who had such a profound impact on the food culture in Chicago, was found dead this morning after hanging himself in a hotel room. CBS 2's Nikki Batiste brings us a look back at his life.
Celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain was found dead in a French hotel room this morning after taking his own life.
The history of the world, as one chef told me, is in this plate. It's telling a story, often a very personal one, a very old story.
A longtime host of Parts Unknown on CNN, the network says a friend found the 61-year-old father unresponsive and confirmed his death was a suicide. In a statement, CNN said, "His talents never cease to amaze us, and we will miss him very much."
The whole business model, the whole system that I came up with abhorred waste, encouraged us to make the most of every ingredient.
Bourdain's suicide comes on the heels of Kate Spade's, and one day after new research by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention shows a spike in suicides across the country since 1999. The biggest increase has been among people in the same age range as both Bourdain and 55-year-old Spade.
Middle-aged Americans, and particularly white men and women, their rate has risen the most, between 50 and 65%.
Dr. Christine Moutier is Chief Medical Officer for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. She says a person's success or a celebrity life does not make them immune to despair and depression.
Suicide actually does not discriminate. The truth is that every person, no matter what their status in life, is human at the core of it and will face these kinds of struggles. And sometimes, ironically, it's our own identity and our self-perception that might keep us from seeking help.
Bourdain was twice divorced and leaves behind an 11-year-old daughter. Nikki Batiste, CBS News, New York.
In a 2016 episode of Bourdain's show Parts Unknown, he mentioned a few of his favorite restaurants around town, including Peace Brewery in Wicker Park, Girl and the Goat in Westtown, and Valois in Hyde Park. A lot of people in our area have been talking about Bourdain's death on social media this morning. Amber in Northwest Indiana calls his death devastating, saying his loss is a heavy one and will be felt.